Whoops. Hey, thanks for telling me, Duba. Good to see you all, guys. Welcome, everybody. I just had a lovely hot shower prior to this stream. I was feeling a little bit sluggish. I was like, man, feeling kind of tired. And I was like, screw it, have a hot shower, get back to business. And I feel fabulous. Lovely to see you all. Hey there, Contagious Gamer, Sadek, Duba, DJ Rumba, GS 2021, Davey, lovely to see you. Fat Rib, good to see you back here again. Welcome, folks. We are officially here. Tactical Brit, I heard Westy or Tomo calling you Lackey or something when you had killed the Juggernaut. Are you named Lackey? So my real name is actually Lachlan. So my nickname for that is Lackey or Locky. No, I didn't shower with socks on, Ryan. Contrary to popular opinion, I'm strictly a naked man in the shower. But yeah. That's yeah, so it's just like a little nickname. So Locky, Lackey, Lachlan. I have one of those really peculiar names that's Scottish and Irish and Australian and whatnot. I don't play a lot of War Thunder, Fat Reb, to be honest with you. I'm looking to maybe get a Logitech X56 HOTAS system. And that will be probably when I start getting into flight games a bit more. See you in a bit, Thomas. We have just loaded into a lobby. Which means that I... all things going to plan, I think, can get us straight into the game. Yes, I can. I love how seamless everything is when you have a stream deck. It's beautiful. I live for it. Let's wind down the music. Having a stream deck and having a Go XLR is actually a beautiful thing. It makes life so much easier. Hey there, Jordan. Good to see you. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Are we going to join the Americans or do we join the Germans? Do you know what? I'm going to try this faction for now. And we'll see how it goes. Hey there, Chris. Good to see you. We are going to go M1 today, I think. Let's get my YouTube tab open. I'm gonna go M1 today. A little bit of engineering. I tell you what. There's actually more people on this team. So I'm actually gonna switch team. I'm going to leave my squad. Switch team to the Germans and try and balance out the server a little bit. We will go assault. Oh, we got a lovely little outpost behind enemy lines here. Oh wait, tell a lie. This is actually our own point. Wait, no, this is offensive. Oh, we're pushing... Are we pushing them off the beach? I'm very confused. Oh, we're pushing them off the beach. Oh, we're defending. Right. Why did I forget that we were German? Hey there, Duncan. Good to see you. I just like to try and be even with the servers. I haven't been to the Tank Museum Fabric, but I have been to the RAF Museum, which is very, very cool. And the Imperial War Museum in London. Both of those are very cool museums. Hey, good to see you, Machiavelli. So we are... I mean, in theory, we're defending artillery battery, but technically at the moment, artillery can't be captured. So, we'll be making some progress. When will we get new merch? New merch is coming either at the end of December or early January, Fat Rib. So basically, what I've been working on has been quite extensive, actually. I have been working with a graphics designer to give me brand new stream alerts, brand new emotes, and brand new badges. Hey, thank you very much for the $5 super chat, Ryan. Much appreciated, dude. Thank you so much for your support recently. Yeah, so I've been working really hard to get new graphics for badges, emotes, and the actual stream alerts. So what you see on screen when somebody subs, donates, and whatnot. Once that's done, and I'm happy with the quality of work, which I'm pretty sure I will be happy with the quality of work. He's got a really good portfolio, the guy I'm working with. I want to attack here. Once that's done, will probably be commissioning him to do new merch, which will probably take another week or two. So I think maybe early January or late December, we'll probably see some designs for merch, which I am very excited about. But I'm really looking forward to getting some new badges and emotes for everybody who's a channel member, and everybody who's a subscriber, and just, you know, letting people be a bit more involved with the stream is going to be good fun. That guy's taken care of. Hey there, Tiggy. Good to see you, man. Got a couple of automatic rifles firing over here. Oh yeah, major new branding rollout. I'm very excited for it. I've been meaning. I like the alerts I have. Don't get me wrong, but they're not too special, if you get me. And I'd like to have something with a bit more oomph. Something that feels. I need to relax with those shots. Just something that feels a bit more premium, I think, is what I want. And that's kind of what I'm going for. That's why I've paid a graphics designer. The Imperial War Museum is a lovely place. Yeah, it's really interesting. If you're interested in World War I or World War II history, really. Really, really interesting. We're going for Tiggy. That's what we're going for, Tiger Bear. Got nothing here. I reckon their spawn will be, like, in this area. Yeah, we've been making some serious growth recently, DJ Rumba, and it's really great. This month alone, or the past 28 days, we've had 2,200 new subscribers, which for a channel my size is really good. It hopefully means that we'll be growing at quite an exponential rate, and continuing to do so. And as we do that, obviously, I want to make upgrades along the way, you know? I wanted to get you guys 1440p streams with a stable internet connection, and we got that. I wanted to do a graphics overhaul on the stream and make it look nice, and we got that. And now it's just about doing the emotes, badges, and stream alerts, and we're going to have that too. And then at that point, really, the whole stream is reached about as premium a level as it can possibly get. So that's exciting. Hey, the Mauser, good to see you, man. And yeah, it's quite good. Very, very excited to see things change and improve. Where the hell did that come from?
I think behind.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he's on the wall. Good to see you all, folks. Thank you for piling on in. Has the camera tilt changed? Let me have a look. Oh, yeah, the camera is a little higher, isn't it? Down you go. There we go. That's a bit more consistent. Yeah, I like bringing different games to the platform. Mostly, to be honest with you, the bonus of doing multiple shooters like Squad, like Hell Let Loose, like Warzone, is... Excuse me, I just hiccuped. There'll be times where I don't want to play Warzone, there'll be times where I don't want to play Squad, there will be times where I don't want to play Hell Let Loose, and if you can bounce between them, it's going to be good. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a premium hair experience here. My hair is super wet still, seeing as I showered before the stream, so I'm just going to give it a good old flick. So I can not have hair in my face whilst I'm trying to shoot things. There we go. A little bit more fluffy. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. I like upgrading the stream and putting more of an investment into it. You know, I've got the office now, I've got, you know, the network connection that I wanted. I've gotten all the components I wanted to have a serious stream. And now it's just about, you know, upgrading the little bits and pieces here and there, you know? That guy's dead. Lots of them crossing on my ping.
You got it?
Yeah, one down. There's another one behind the building, though.
Okay.
Well, that's a graphical bug if I've ever seen one. Hey there, Hockey Freak. Good to see you guys. Lovely to see you all, folks. Yeah, they're trying to sneak in on battery.
Alright, I'll spawn in on battery then.
That's a bombing run on rear battery. I have no idea how I'm alive. Hey, thank you for the sub, David. Appreciate it. God. Enemy supplies going down on ping. Enemy light tank. Oh wait, actually, tell a lie, that's ours. Enemy heavy tank is coming up, though, on ping. I got that guy who was close. Yeah, enemy tank on my marker. If anybody can tell that scout tank that he's got a Sherman after him.
The guy in my ping.
Good to see you all, folks. Hey there, Dieter. Yeah, I hear that. Give me 1 second. Getting onto that dude right now. He's down. Got another one. I think that might be an outpost. I'm gonna lob an aid. Okay, no outpost, but there are some infantry still there where I just lobbed those nades. Oh, man. Good to see you all in chat, folks. Lovely to see you again. We were going to go live yesterday, but we had some weird business going on with the lovely streaming software and the dashboard for streaming, which made it a bit of a nightmare. I'll tell you what, we actually are going to go engine... Nope. Okay, we're going to go assault. And we're going to take the... We're going to take this. And yeah, we were going to go live yesterday, but the YouTube dashboard just like flat out crashed on me.
Guy in my ping.
So I ended up having to just like avoid it really. Yeah, there's infantry pushing from the southeast barn on rear battery, east of the intersection that you're pushing up to right now, Sergeant Jim.
They're all in the trenches.
He's down. Bloody hell. There are a lot of bad guys there. Hmm. Sneaky little bit of stealth here, just to get out. God damn it. We lost the point. Oh, a couple of them there.
I'm gonna defend church.
When throwing a nade, how far it goes, how long do I hold a button? It just sort of depends, really. I kind of hold it based on how quickly I want it to explode. But personally, I find that, you know, I'm kind of just used to the trajectory of grenades now. It's a little bit different game to game in terms of the physics. Not worried about stream sniping? Not particularly, Daniel. It hasn't happened very often, if at all, on our stream. People who play Hell Let Loose, I guess, just aren't scumbags, but we're still working. I'm working on a plugin. This plugin's taking a while because it's quite complex. I'm working on a plugin that will actively blur my map when it appears on stream. It's just quite difficult to achieve. Hey, no problem, Martin. Appreciate it. It do be like that sometimes, man, when you're crunched for time, but you still want that video game fix, you know? I don't see you do vehicles often. Do you like doing armor? I find the armor in Hell Let Loose to be a little bit underpowered. I don't mind running armor in squad, where it's a bit more modern and fast. But in Hell Let Loose, I find them to be quite underpowered and a little bit slow. I don't use DirectX 12 when I'm streaming. When I'm recording, sometimes I do, but when I'm streaming, it can cause a little bit of instability. By the way, folks, let's see if we can smash 50 likes. That'll be wonderful if we could hit 50 likes on stream. But other than that, it's normally just like flat out 1440p. We're gonna have a lot of infantry coming in from the north here. The north is our concern. And that is exactly why.
Enemy on the field.
Alright, we just gotta keep clearing out this north side here, guys. That guy's dead. Hey, Centurion, thank you very much. Thank you for the shout from India, my friend. I appreciate it. Alright, this north side's mostly clear. They're probably heading sort of northeast now. I'd say like around here. The reason I'm guessing that is just this bulge front line here. It's making it quite obvious in that sense. And there would have been more people coming straight down if they really wanted to go right for us. Got some weird graphical glitch going on at the moment. I estimate that some of the infantry went round the back over here, which is why these are hot. Mr. Kevin and Kingser, careful, you got outpost hot to your north. And the rest of them are on the front side right now. Hey, Tactical Scottish, good to see you, buddy.
See you again.
You got infantry close here on the supplies on my ping marker.
You want ammunition or what?
No. There's enemies there. There's enemies close to you. Directly north.
Ah, yeah, I know.
I'm gonna try and get their spawn. They've got a spawn here. I've got a spawn directly to my south here. I can feel it. Hey there, Harry. Good to see you, buddy. An open hatch look would be great, DJ Rumba, and also a free look option, generally speaking, would be much better. It's not hard to find a game at all, Exhausty. There's loads of people playing this game. Loads of people own this game as well now. There's definitely a spawn here, I can feel it. Hey there, David, good to see you. 200 milliseconds isn't great, but it's not the worst in the world. I'm afraid, unfortunately, with the region you're in, it's kind of a sacrifice you just sort of have to make. Let's get rid of this supply drop. There's still a guy here, outside. There's definitely still a spawn around me. Which is still the issue here. Give me a second, guys. I will reply to chat. This is just getting a little bit intense. I want to try and clear out whatever spawn is these guys have, and I know they have one. Oh, God damn it. Woo! That was unfortunate. You can use backup sites on squad now. That's pretty cool. Hey, lovely. 50 likes already, guys. Let's see if we can smash 100. What AA setting are you looking for? I'm using standard TAA at the moment. Precision. It's sharpened, looks way too sharp. And too pixelated. Standard TAA seems to work for me. I think it varies resolution to resolution and system to system, though. Who's under the truck? Thank you, David. Appreciate it. We're trying to keep the enemy team busy. It's all about knowing when to aim down sight. You know, knowing when you're in danger. I did a video recently on this, talking about like combat awareness, knowing when to have your gun sights up, knowing when you're going to be in trouble. And 9 times out of 10, I kill people more because they're sprinting around and don't have their sights ready than anything else. There's still definitely a spawn here. I can't tell if it's a spawn or... There's something around here, but I can't find it. Oh, man. Are they serious? Yeah, I agree with you, Tones. I think, you know, it'll probably be around this week we'll see some information about it. They could be going for a long flank behind enemy's lines. My one concern at the moment is that we're going to get pushed from the west. I hope we see some of the fixes for the hitboxes and stuff and hit registration. It's not, you know, an easy thing. It's definitely a complex problem, but, you know, it will definitely improve the game exponentially, I think. Are these guys, where are these guys getting lit from? This is what I don't understand. Sounds like it's from behind. Oh, it's a tank. That explains everything. Right, well, I'm not just gonna wait around to be pushed. 'Cause that's just a damn stupid idea.
My ping.
Oh, of course there was a guy there. I was unlucky. Yeah, I'm hoping we get some anti-cheat in Battlefield 6. Do you usually move solo like this, or do you stick with a squad? It normally depends. I do my best to work in a squad, but I very rarely end up in a squad with people who like to play team-orientated. So normally Torbis will join, we'll make our own squad, and we'll try and get people to communicate and talk a bit. But when I've just joined a sort of warm-up game, sort of like a just starting kind of game, it tends to be a little bit solo. Thoughts on the upcoming squad update? I think the next squad update is going to be great, dude. It's going to be really, really good. Hey, thank you so much for the subs there, Tears, Smurdo. The next squad update is going to be great. I haven't played squad in quite a while, personally. Due to the fact that, you know, there's no new content, and it's kind of burnt me out a little bit. So I'm quite excited for Squad V2. I know it's not all the content we would have wanted in this half of the year, but it's enough to keep me interested for a little bit more, you know? I'm probably going to go anti-tank because nobody else is doing it, seemingly. speaking of good team play, the commander gameplay the other day was pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't command often. In fact, that was probably the first time I've commanded in months in this game. I know how to do it, and I am good at doing it. The problem with being a commander is that you have to multitask quite a lot already. So when you combine multitasking heavily with already streaming to you guys, it's a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, it's good fun. Oh, I'll be back soon. Serious, I'll be back soon. Like I say, you know, I still love Squad as a game. It's just until there's something to really play. Like, as somebody who's played the game for 5 years now, the only thing that gets me interested in a game is new content. And that isn't me just being like, you know, petty about the game. It's just like, I've played the game for so long now that, you know, I want new things to play with. Hey, thank you, Dorman, for the sub. Appreciate it, dude. I don't know what you mean by promote, Centurion. There's already been an American killed as far out as here. There was still a tank alive, if I recall correctly. Too far. A little bit too high. Hey, that's the shot. Nice one, dude. Third time's the charm? 2021's gonna be a great year for Squad. Hey, thank you very much, Harry, for the super chat. Much appreciated, Chief. Hey, thank you for the sub. Nathan, Retrovolt. Just dropping by to say that the Warzone vid that you did today was great. I appreciate it, Bradley. I enjoy playing Warzone sometimes. I enjoy playing Warzone with a good group of guys, which is why I enjoy playing with Stod, Westy, Jack Frags, Tomographic. And it's good and easy content to make, to be honest with you. God, some guy's just like shouting. Let's mute him. Get folks interested in the game? I guess it's difficult. Like, it depends region to region. Games like this are naturally popular in Europe and America, so I guess it sort of depends what would interest people. You know? Oh, we've got the winter coat set up. I mean, that would be nice. I personally like wearing a little cap, you know? It's a good time to be on tactical shooters for sure. With Squad, generally speaking, yeah, somebody like in the game was like yelling down his microphone. But I think he was more being yelled at rather than him yelling. Oh god, there's people already here. Hey there, Dave, good to see you, buddy. Like, the new... Like, having new British optics in Squad is going to be really great. Having the new, is it the... I want to say it's the M520 IFV. The infantry fighting vehicle, or, well, I suppose it's technically an infantry fighting vehicle, but the one with the burst cannon, which is, like, ridiculously powerful, has me quite excited for Squad. This is indeed only on PC, FT101. Only on PC. When it releases later, well, it releases on PC in 2021, like formally releases, and then maybe in 2022 you might see it on consoles, but it's very unlikely. God damn it. Sometimes when you use full stops, it registers it as as you using links. It's a very strange system.
Can somebody put supplies at crossroads?
Every time I plug my mic into my PC doesn't detect it. The cable could be broken. You'd probably have to test a different PC or a console to see if they detect it. And if those don't detect it, then it's probably broken. If not, you could maybe try and download the drivers for the headset you're using. That might force it to work. This map is Omaha Beach. We're about to lose, so...
On my ping.
By the way, folks, for those of you who are channel members, we have new emotes arriving shortly. Hopefully in the next week or so. God damn it. I couldn't even see that guy. Right, we lost anyway. Warm-up round completed. The new warrior turret that is in squad hasn't been put in service on the real warriors yet. They enter service early next year. Good lord. It's a very powerful turret, I'll tell you that much. The new lair system is definitely going to be good, Sirius. I think I'm quite excited for that with squad. I think it would just refresh the game a bit more. Well, the Russian forces are planned, the British forces are planned, the Canadian forces are planned, the Japanese forces are planned for the game. I enjoy Hella Loose, Mike. What headset is it? Unknown. It might be worth contacting the manufacturers directly. Where is the music? That's a good question. There we go. I'm really looking forward to having the ability to vote for factions. What squad changes are coming? I did a video on this recently, Wildhawk. You can check it out on the channel. It's called Everything Coming in Squad V2. But there are a number of changes coming to the game which are going to be quite good. Let's make... Oh god, please let us make a... let's do a recon squad. Ah, you bastard. Maybe I can join one of the recon squads. Well, I guess we'll just join whoever's got space. Are we on Foy? I'm pretty sure we're on Foy, right? I mean, if we're on Foy, I may as well go basic rifleman. Thank you for the sub, Mike. Appreciate it. The Astro 10. My other headsets did the exact same. Is it, like, specifically USB devices on your PC? Because if so, update your USB drivers and also your audio drivers. If that doesn't work, then you may have a motherboard fault, but it's unlikely. They're quite rare. Like, if you have the same problem with every other headset you've tried, then, yeah. Hey, thank you for the sub, Wildhawk. Appreciate it. We're on the road to 30,000 subs, folks. You guys have been killing it this month. We're getting closer and closer every single day. The Mosin should be a one-hit kill to the torso and head. I don't think you can play the game with a controller, no. Favorite map on Hill Let Loose? Probably the new Hurtgen Forest, to be honest with you. The overhauled Hurtgen Forest. Omaha and Utah Beach are good fun as well. Hey there, Tinnis. Hey there, Stepvast. If it's audio jacks, you should have both an audio jack for the microphone and an audio jack for the headphones. Some PC cases have one for both. Try it in the back of your PC on the motherboard, specifically. And if that doesn't work, you probably just need a new headset, dude. You can get really cheap, decent USB headsets for PCs. Like, you can catch them on sale for like as low as £50, and they're really solid. Like the HyperX Stinger, for example, or something like that. You can get for relatively cheap. Logitech do relatively cheap headsets. Corsair do some as well. Clarity TAA does look mental. Standard TAA actually looks pretty good for me, though, Christoph. I don't know why, but it looks much better for me. Nearly at 100 likes. Let's do it, boys. Any bolt-action weapon should be a one-hit kill in squad. Plus, it's about time the Insurgents had more fun to play with. Can you live stream Warzone more when you're playing with everybody? That way I can watch. I normally live stream on my days. I normally live Warzone. I stream Warzone during the days when I'm off work. I'm off work this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And normally most of my streams are after work, which means that the other guys are already offline. That sounds absolutely sensational, DJ Rumba. Yeah, HyperX Stinger is a really solid headset. Logitech do really great headsets. You can get headsets for not particularly expensive, and hey, it's Christmas soon. Ask somebody to plug you. My parents always ask me, you know, bearing in mind I am 22 now. My parents always ask me like, "Oh, what do you want for Christmas?" And it's like, well, I am an adult now with a fully paid job, and I kind of buy the things I want when I want them. But I think my dad's getting me a PS5 controller because he just has no other idea. Did you change any of the settings in the documents folders or like the settings folders, Christoph? Because if you've added all of those settings that people say makes the game clearer, I actually find after the most recent updates, they make standard TAA worse. I appreciate it, FT. Serious, I work at Xbox UK. I do content creation for Xbox UK. The HyperX Cloud 2 is also a fantastic headset. Socks is always a good shout, Kite. Socks is always a good shout. Do you know what, to be honest with you, I actually need a fuzzy pair of socks. But like a loose pair. I have beef with socks, let me explain. The one thing I hate about... I don't like wearing slippers all the time because I don't like having the sensation of having a fixed sole. But I don't like wearing socks all the time because I don't like the tightness around the ankles, you know? Give me a loose pair of fuzzy socks. I actually wouldn't, Tiggy. I would... If you've done the engine INI stuff, if you've changed any of the INI files, don't do that. Delete all the... Like, get rid of the changes you made to the INI files and reinstall the game. I found that the game looks a lot better now. I feel like the devs sort of secretly patched it and made the game look better. But I think the INI files now, if you've already changed it, actually makes the game look worse. Ah, shit, there was a guy right there.
Hello, stream.
Sorry, situation simulation. Sometimes when you use full stop, Streamlabs thinks it's a bloody link, so just avoid punctuation. Which is never something I thought I'd say. I wasn't able to play it on update 8 with any AA, only custom AA worked for me. Weird. For me personally, standard AA at the moment looks fantastic. Look, it looks good. It looks like regular anti-aliasing in any other shooter I've played. I play at 1440p though, so I guess my results might be different to other people. Like, standard TAA at 1440p looks pretty good. Whereas I guess, you know, it depends based on the resolutions you're playing and stuff like that. And that is artillery found. Sounds like a tank ahead as well, so could be a bit messy. Saying don't use punctuation hurts my ears. Listen, as somebody who only graduated from university this year, not using punctuation hurts my brain. Standard TAA at 1440p looks very clear in my opinion. So it may be something you might want to consider doing as an upgrade. 1440p, 144Hz G-Sync or FreeSync is one of the best ways to play the games in my opinion. I hear tracks. It might be our own. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's our own.
Coming up on our east.
At 36 and just now started doing YouTube. Nice one, simulation. Everybody's got to start somewhere, dude. I started YouTube a couple of years back now, about 4-ish years ago, give or take. 4 or 5 years ago, give or take. But I haven't really taken it seriously until about the past year. Over the past year, I've been taking it much more seriously and trying to treat it as like a serious hobby that could eventually go somewhere. And yeah, it's going quite well. There are guys pushing up on in front of me. It's one of those weird things, like, a lot of people who play tactical shooters tend to be older. Combine that with the fact that I'm 6'3" and have a relatively deep voice. Nobody ever believes me when I say I'm 22. Hey, thank you, Oma. Appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. I wanna... That's definitely intended for me.
I see one guy there.
So they're trying to attack from the northeast then.
Enemy outpost on my ping. God damn it.
On the right.
Okay, enemy outpost is destroyed.
Hey, you guys are gonna need a new officer. I'm gonna become commander.
No problem.
Okay.
Trees.
Oh shit, that's an enemy tank in front of me. Now I feel old. I'm 37. Hey, look, anything... Look, age is a concept. You can live youthfully. My nan is well into her late 70s and swears as though she's 22. I prefer it, though. Like, I understand. Like, I think it's...
Okay.
One of the reasons sponsor companies, for example, tend to want to work more with me is because I have a slightly elevated age bracket for people who play the game and people who play the games I watch. And I think as you grow older, not to say, you know, screw you guys, you're too old to play games like this. I think as you get older, your tastes mature and you want a more fulfilling gaming experience. And of course, you know, as you get older and have a full-time job as well, you have the ability to buy, I don't know, a flight simulator or whatever the hell it is you want to play, which is why games like that tend to be more popular. And it makes sense because people want more team play-based experiences. They want, you know, fulfilling experiences when it comes to video games, not just run, gun, and shoot, you know? I've got an enemy tank ahead of me. He is moving. I'll get you a ping in a second. God damn it. I think our game server just lost comms. Crying out loud. Hey, does anybody have ammo? Oh, I hit him. I actually think I destroyed him. I'm pretty sure I just killed him. Ah, nah, I didn't kill him. Definitely hit him, though. Definitely hit him. Yeah, it looks like everybody's comms has just disappeared, which is unfortunate. We don't grow old, but our toys do. That's a good way of looking at it. I mean, when I was a lot younger, I used to play a lot more Call of Duty. I play Battlefield a lot. I still do play Battlefield a lot, and I still will play Battlefield. I'm quite excited for Battlefield 6. But I play Battlefield because I know it's a faster paced shooter, and I still like that sometimes. But I started playing Squad in the summer of 2015, which at the time would have made me 15, 16 years old. And I just, you know, fell in love with the game. It was everything I used to play games like Conflict Desert Storm on PlayStation 2. And Time Splitters and stuff, and I've always wanted like a serious modern shooter, you know? I think it's safe to say that he's watching the stream. Hello, Christian. And ever since then, I've always wanted a more modern shooter, and that's what Squad was for me. It was the modern equivalent of Conflict Desert Storm or something like that. And yeah, you know, I really love it. I play with my older brother as well. My older brother is 25. We play all the time. It's our go-to game. Vehicles are a great part of Squad simulation. I think once you get into them, you'll be very excited, especially with the inclusion of HOTAS support for helicopters next year. It's going to be real good. Has anybody got ammo? Keep asking for ammo, but nobody's going to drop it. God damn it, that bounced. The shell bounced. I've actually hit him enough that I think he's going back to base. Whew. Desert Storm was a great game, DJ Roomba. SOCOM as well. I used to play SOCOM and Desert Storm when I was like 10. I was like 9-10 years old. My parents had no concept of what an age rating was for a game. So they just bought me whatever game we wanted. And obviously I had an older brother, so it was like, oh yeah, we'll get you this, you know, 18 rated shooter at the ripe old age of 12. So, you know, it's one of my favorite things back in the day playing those games. And, you know, Squad to me was like, I've always wanted, I didn't know much about Battlefield 2 Project Reality because I hadn't been into PC gaming that much. I'd mostly been a console gamer. I built my first PC when I was about 15. And once I built it, you know, I fell in love with Squad, and I was just like, this is the game I want. You know, this is the modern military shooter that I want. And I'd always wanted a World War II equivalent of that too. And lo and behold, you know, we have both of those now. Hey, thank you for the sub, British Floof. Ah, I got killed by a nade. 150 of you here. Lovely to see you all, folks. Let's see if we can reach 150 likes. Who knows? Hey, thank you, Unknown Garen, for the kind words. Alt Argentine. Atil Atlanta? I don't know. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I'm just going to refer to you as Atlanta Falcons from now on. Argento. We'll go with that. Argento. Yeah, thank you for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. We're on the road to 30,000. Yes, I'm using Streamlabs OBS. Ouch, that's a tank. Using Streamlabs OBS, and I stream at 12,000 bitrate at 1440p 60 FPS on my lovely i9 9900K overclocked to 5.1 gigahertz and a 2080 Ti. We've just had our garrison at Bisery Foy Road wiped out by a tank, which isn't great. How am I feeling about Eastern Front? Excited, dude. It's been many years since a modern shooter has decided to do the Eastern Front. A modern World War II shooter. It's been a very, very long time. I need to deal with this tank that's behind us. From Argentina, living in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, that was a damn good guess, wasn't it? Well, it takes a lot of saving, Liam, I can tell you that. My first PC that I built myself, I saved for 6 months. I saved up for that PC. I saved for 6 months to get it. At the time, I was using like a crappy old laptop-y desktop thing to make my first YouTube videos and work whilst I was at school. And I saved up quite a lot, bought my first PC, built it by myself. And I've built many, many PCs since then. I think I've built in and around the region of 20 PCs. Not for myself, but for like other people and so on and so forth. But yeah, it was a lot of saving. Luckily, my new PC, which is over here, 32 gigs of RAM, i9, all of that good jazz, 2080 Ti. I was very fortunate enough to have some of it sponsored by NVIDIA. NVIDIA UK sent me my 2080 Ti and they let me have it. And I was very lucky to have the guys over at Gigabyte Aorus send me a motherboard and RAM. I think there will be personal vehicles, Joshua. So your ping isn't determined by the connection you have, mostly. The ping you have to a server is determined by the distance of the server to where you are. Now, sometimes if you do have a bad internet connection, you can get increased latency. So your broadband provider or your ISP may have like a bad line to your house, or they have an issue with the line to your house. I had an issue once with my old broadband provider, Virgin Media, where the line to my house was clearly faulty. They didn't want to admit it was, though. And I had like 300 millisecond ping. So that can sometimes be it. I've been saving since haying season to build a PC. Nice. PCs are getting a lot cheaper now. Like, you know, I consider the gold standard of PC gaming to be 1440p. You can buy a 3060 Ti for like £360. Which again, I know, I appreciate, you know, this isn't cheap, you know, I'm not saying this is infinitely cheap, but you can get good PC gaming now for a really low price. You know, a 3060 Ti and a AMD 5600X. You're looking at a solid future-proofed gaming PC for 1440p gaming at under £1,000 easily, which is pretty good. I start playing Hell Let Loose. I think I should get Postscriptum or Beyond the Wire. Beyond the Wire is still very early on, and I think the game will be successful in the future, but at the moment, it's safe to say that the game is kind of waiting for some love, you know? There's a guy right in front of me here. Evening, Neil. Good to see you, buddy. Ping is pain sometimes. How long is the delay on stream? It's set to normal on YouTube, which I imagine is a couple of, I'd say like 15 seconds, give or take. It's good to see, you know, one of the lucky things about my channel, you know, whether you're 36, as just mentioned, or even older or younger, is a lot of people who play games like Hell Let Loose and Squad are actually very supportive in terms of content creation. So when they see a video or they see a stream, they are quick to support it, and it's something that you don't get very often on YouTube, or just generally speaking on the internet. And it's definitely made life easier, I can tell you that much. Oh god. Well, we've got lots of people circling a point which technically isn't even a capture point, but hey-ho. Need to bring Broken Machine to play Hell Let Loose. A lot of the guys, I think, will gravitate towards it eventually. Most of them just play Modern Warfare and Warzone at the moment, and I understand why, you know, it's what works on their channel. But you'll see them diversify here and there. I hopefully will be playing some recon rounds with Jack Frag soon. Maybe at some point. I mentioned it to him the other day in a DM, and he was like, yeah, sure. So I think... Oh god, that nearly definitely murdered me. So I think you will definitely see more content creators play this in the future. It's going to be a bit like Squad. Squad was one of those games which never got a lot of attention, and then all of a sudden loads of people started playing it and streaming it. It was really weird. The second Squad released, it became this hugely popular game, even though, like, it was still relatively popular and successful before. But it suddenly just flipped a switch and became very, very popular. Looks like we got some trouble at that intersection, which doesn't really surprise me. I feel the enemies are trying to reach the road I'm on here. Like, based on what I've seen so far. That is... Oh, they keep trying to get the nodes. That machine gun, that bitch boy machine gun has been laying down in that bloody field for ages. He's killed me twice now. I'm gonna have to ping it when I spawn back in, but we need a place to push from. I think this is the bigger issue right now. We have nowhere to push from. Hey, thank you for 150 likes, folks, and thank you for the sub. Oral Naval, appreciate it. Of course, guys, if you want to support the channel, feel free to subscribe and like. It does make my life a lot easier, because the YouTube gods will allow me more growth, because that's how YouTube works these days. But if you're interested in becoming a channel member, it's much like a Twitch TV sub. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, you can join for as little as 99p, and we actually have brand new emotes and badges dropping at the end of this month, or the next week or two, hopefully, fingers crossed, if everything goes according to timeline. We might actually be able to attack Southern Edge here, which is good, because I feel like they've actually overextended all of their troops to our point. I think they have. And if they have, then there's a very... Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, if they've sent most of them, I guess. I'm gonna go with the phrase most of. Then there's a good chance that we might actually get some leverage on Southern Edge. There he is. Pesky little... think I got him. Not today, enemy truck. Not today. I think that was a supply truck as well, so... if they were planning on getting a garrison down, that will slow them down. There are infantry approaching our garrison here, though, which is concerning. They'll deal with him. The machine gunner is definitely doing his job. But, just because he's doing his job doesn't mean his job doesn't piss me off. The good news is we dropped their supply truck. I would like to help Alpha Squad if I can. I still don't have comms with the rest of my squad due to a bug in the game. Thank you for the sub, Saul, I appreciate it. Alright, we're on the road here, folks. I just want to get into Southern Edge. I feel like it's not that daunting a task. I felt like they've thrown a lot of their infantry towards attacking. I feel like there's probably a small squad-sized element left defending the area. Maybe just over a squad. Camera angle makes me look really sinister. It's the only place that can fit, I'm afraid. I mean, it technically could fit elsewhere, but then you'd get an even weirder camera angle. think that was a tank, but I'm pretty sure he just got blown up, so that's a grenade. Good lord. Ah, you bastards. Thank you for the sub, Justin. Appreciate it. Trying to get that damn thing dealt with here. Oof. What is the FPS? At the moment, I'm getting about 100 FPS to 110 FPS, depending on what's going on stream. I mean, I could switch to the ambusher role, but I'm just not really feeling it all that much. Like, we're not making much advancements forward, and I guess that's kind of what's bothering me. I'd like to be in a squad that's at least getting outposts down, you know, or something. Because none of my squads are putting outposts down, or at least nobody in the squad I'm in is putting outposts down. Being in A or E squad right now would be lovely, I think. Postscriptum's getting Chapter 4 next year in mods. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, look. I'm interested in Postscriptum. I always have liked the game. I've played it for a long time. But it seems like too little too late. You know, I'm okay with content taking time, but it's an excessive amount of time that this content's taking to get here. And it's a shame, really. Like, I feel like people have kind of forgotten about the game. They've just sort of forgot it existed. Yeah, it reset when the next Magicka rolls in. The Raider loadout has mines, the rocket launcher, and a submachine gun. So it's technically better than the one I have right now with the M1. But because I'm fighting over range here, I prefer having a long-range weapon. We're actually capping Southern Edge, which is quite impressive. And allegedly we do have some infantry close on Visory Foy Road, which does not surprise me at all. If they're gonna push, they're probably gonna push now. We just lost our friendly tank. That's never a good sign. Nice one, Torbis. Good to see you, man. I imagine you're getting the office ready for Medal of Honor VR. There's definitely people here. That tank didn't just blow up by itself. The problem with Postscriptum is that Postscriptum lost a lot of developers that all quit for some reason, which we still don't know the reason why they all quit. There was never an official... I love it. There's so many guys in my team who just run past that neck of forest. But I'm the one who gets killed. Lots of people left. Lots of people left Postscriptum's development team. And they never really acknowledged that that happened, even though it was very clear that, like, half their dev team left. They never really said why it happened either. And they said the, you know, development wouldn't be affected with the game. And that wasn't true, because clearly development has massively slowed down. They're kind of relying, really, on the SDK to produce mods, which will produce content for the game, which will inevitably give the game some kind of content until Chapter 4 releases. So I guess it's just one of those things, really. I can see you, Torbis. I just can't hear you. And I never will. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. You know, the game has got quite a few devs back, but when you lose developers and then hire new ones, you know, something that, you know, projects just take longer and things take time, and they should have just told us that development was going to be delayed a little bit. I'm glad there's an official announcement that Chapter 4 is happening. I just wish that it was quicker, really. I guess that's a bit, you know, snobbish of me. But, you know, they just haven't kept up to pace with Hell Let Loose. You know, don't get me wrong, Postscriptum technically does have a lot more content, in the sense that it has the Americans, the British, and the Germans, and the French. But by the time they get round to Chapter 4, I mean, Hell Let Loose will probably have the British and the Eastern Front. You know? How can you play 1440p with that performance? I have a 2070 and a 3600X, but it doesn't run nearly as good. Well, I have an i9-9900K. A 3600X is a great processor, but all of my processor cores are running at 5.1 gigahertz, and there are 8 of those cores. And this game is quite CPU intensive, so I have quite a powerful... I mean, put it this way. My CPU is so powerful that this game is only using 60% of my CPU. This game is hardly touching my CPU because there's just so much of it to use. And a 2070 is a great card, but a 2080 Ti is definitely like 20 to 30% more powerful. So yeah, I mean, this game definitely needs optimization. You know, a 3600X and a 2070 should get you really good performance. The game just... Oh god, that was a really awful frame rate drop there for a second. Or like a lag or something, I don't know. But you definitely should get that kind of performance eventually. Thank you, Pest Prince. Yeah, that bug is really annoying. I'm hoping it gets patched soon. I think they just need to switch to a new VoIP system, to be honest with you, because they keep having this issue with Vivox. So I think they should just either make their own VoIP system, which is not easy, I can tell you that much, or just work with a new provider or something. We're actually making some serious bounds forward here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the hitbox fixes and the time to kill fixes, which we should be getting relatively soon. The game is in a good way, you know, like it's just those minor bugs here and there that are depleting the experience, I find. Nearly got him. Nearly got him. So unlucky. That's a shell of some kind. It's hard to say what's happening. Whether those devs have just been asked by Offworld to go to a different title, or whatever it so happens to be, it just obviously means that Postscriptum has taken a few strides backwards. But, you know, fundamentally, that's not the worst thing in the world. We really need an outpost. We really, really, really need an outpost. Torbis, if you can hear me, please drop an outpost. Postscriptum is a fantastic game, you know, it's something I thoroughly enjoy playing. It's just one of those really frustrating things where it's so close to just continuing to being great. Just needs that little extra oomph. Yeah, tanks definitely need improvement for sure. I wouldn't necessarily say Postscriptum is dying, you know, it's still a relatively healthy game in terms of the core functionality of the game. I just think they need to deliver really well with Chapter 4 to get people to come back. So something I can tell you, Davey, is that I am about 90% certain that the tanking rework is prioritized for Update 9. For Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose is, you know, doing okay. But tanks definitely need some love. Vehicles, generally speaking, need some love. Hey there, Knack. Welcome. We really need an outpost around about here. We don't normally share the server we're on publicly, Alex. You can join our Discord, !Discord, in order to see what we're doing and where we're doing it. Can we build a garrison? No, we can't build a garrison here. We're in enemy territory, but we could definitely build an outpost here, which I think would be a good idea. I can actually build an anti-tank gun, which would be good. I just don't have a hammer to build it up. I need somebody to do that for me. Yeah, PR could do with a little bit of work for sure too, Penny. What I really need is this built. So I need somebody to come here and do that for me. We have supplies here, do we not? Oh, we don't have enough supplies. Oh well. Oh god, we're losing Bisery Foy Road. Yeah, there are a few too many auto/semi-auto weapons at the moment in the game. I think the devs were just sort of testing to see what it would do for overall balance. And that's fine, you know, of course it's the nature of being in an early access game that, you know, there will be times where they do try things out and they will try to see if something does or doesn't work. We're in that wonderful time of the year when nobody decides to defend. I love it. I love it. Why does nobody defend in this game? It's the one thing that I hate about Hell Let Loose, is nobody takes it upon themselves to defend a point. It's always just some unfortunate bastard squad who doesn't really want to be there in the first place. Yeah, we're going to lose this, aren't we? Which means we're going to lose this garrison, because that was poorly bloody placed. As far as garrison spawns go. God, this game. This game. And we were just about to capture Southern Edge as well. Look at how many people were there. Defensive squads are the lifeblood of this game. We're actually going to lose the game full stop. Because our team is so stupid that nobody defended. So much so that they're still attacking Bisery Foy Road. Even though we're losing boys, jackass. I have so many questions. In Update A video, you said to improve performance, uninstall the game and all files and reinstall it. Will I keep my progress in-game, or should I keep some files? You'll keep your progress, yeah. Your progress is tied to the Hell Let Loose servers. What isn't tied to the... what you'll lose is your settings. So your graphics settings, controller settings, and everything like that. Like, your keybinds. Those are the things you will lose, so you need to keep a hold on those. Man, our team is dumb as hell. We're flat out still losing this objective. And all these guys who spawned here went, yep, let's go Visory Foy. Actually an awful team. Literally, such a stupid team it hurts. I think VoIP is broken, Torbis. The guy who is the commander definitely was talking. Like, I know he was because he was our squad leader and then he left to go become the commander. I just think VoIP broke halfway through, which has severely screwed us over a little bit here. Who knows, I might be able to save us here. Fingers crossed. That's a couple nades. Hopefully I'll delay them at least. I see you in a bit, DJ Roomba. I killed myself with a grenade. And it counts as a team kill? Come on, Hell Let Loose. Sort it out, lads. I haven't killed any friendlies so far, so that technically... That literally was me killing myself with a grenade and it counting as a team kill and adding 10 seconds to my spawn time. I have so many questions. It's a good thing I spawned here. Oh, piss off. Why are there people all the way over here? Oh, good God. This game is awful. Why are you doing this? This match has been awful. This map has been utterly shambolic. We deserve to lose. We should have just let them take the objective and called it a day. We have no garrisons. Our teammates are idiots. This is the one thing that definitely bothers me about this game. Is there needs to be a better culture of team play. Whether they force it or however they manage to do it. Whether they make it a requirement that you have a microphone to play the game. Whatever the hell it is, I don't know. But they need something because in squad and in postscriptum, people play together. People, it doesn't matter if you're in a random squad with random people, they will play together as though they're the best buddies and they all met 5 minutes ago. The problem is, however, in Hell Let Loose, nobody plays together. It's lots of veterans who aren't willing to lead squads, and it's lots of people who aren't willing. I don't know. It's a really weird problem with the game. One thing I was going to check is just to see. I am definitely interested in playing the veteran server at some point. It's fundamentally, I find that Hell Let Loose is a great game, and I enjoy playing Hell Let Loose. But the people who play the game aren't quite as in tune with the idea of team play being a requirement of this game. Whereas in squad, I can safely say, I have played with people from the random arse end of nowhere who I have no idea who they are, where they're from, what they're about, and they still talk, you know? At the moment, of course, I know there is a VoIP bug in the game, so that's probably also causing havoc at the moment. But it is just frustrating, generally speaking, and that's an outpost right there. I think it's something to do with the culture of the game. There are indeed veteran servers on Hell Let Loose where you basically have to talk and you have to be a certain level in the game or you will get kicked. And I am interested in definitely trying those out. Or at least trying those out whilst the new players sort of come and go. Because, like, it's like on squad, when there's a free weekend on squad, most veteran players just flat out stop playing. Well, that tank saw me. Hopefully he focuses on Christian. Not that I want Christian to die, but I am an AT and I can definitely destroy this thing, so if he focuses on Christian more than he focuses on me, that's low-key a good thing. Now the question is that turret turning this way? And the answer is, yes it is. Somebody bloody... We have a tank here, can you shoot back at him, please? Christian, you made the ultimate sacrifice. Are you kidding me? God damn it, game. Yeah, VoIP is broken. Christian made the ultimate sacrifice there. He tried to distract. Unfortunately, we just didn't get that luck. We really need the server to go into the next map and get VoIP working again. Relatively new to Hell Loose. If I play support and get no instructions from my squad mates, so I just drop supplies into defensive positions. Yeah, that's normally a good way to go around is CRP, and unless you specifically been asked to do something. Just supply where you think makes sense. Literally any other situation would have been better there. I'm actually almost tempted to play like armor or recon or something because, like, honestly, this has been a bad round for this team. This team has sucked so badly throughout this game. By the way, folks, thank you for smashing over 100 likes. I really do appreciate it. Let's see if we can reach 200. That'd be crazy. It's just unfortunate when you get one of those teams who are really, like, one-sided. Like, I genuinely thought this team would be half decent. Maybe it's the VoIP thing that's just kind of screwing us right now. Hey, thank you very much, Chase, for the $5 super chat. You happened to be on a server I hopped on a few days ago. Unfortunately, we lost both times, but it was weird seeing you on the battlefield. Yeah, I'm about. I don't just stream the game. I do sometimes record. Thanks for playing with me, dude. I appreciate it. And thank you very much for the $5 super chat and all the support. Why are they shelling out here? Oh, who knows? Maybe we can turn this game around, eh? Who knows? Fingers crossed. mean, if we camp by Foy Road, we might be able to make it to Southern Edge. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, thank you very much, Chase, for all the support. Damn. That bombing run fully intended to delete that objective. Hey there, Yusuf. Good to see ya. Getting some weird stutters slash frame drops at the moment. Like random ones here or there, and I think it's when explosions happen. I'm actually just going to full pelt towards Southern Edge. Don't even care if it works or not. I just want to try, remotely try, to roll this team. I'm from London, Mauser. London, England. I'm technically half Irish, but I'm from London. Hey there's Zenzetiv. Would you say this is better than Postscriptum? I would say at the moment that this game has a brighter future than Postscriptum, with more planned content, and more regular updates, which is a good reason to buy the game. They're two very different flavors of the same kind of hardcore shooter. One of them's more of a vanilla, fast-paced shooter, like this one. Postscriptum's a little bit more of a, I don't know, a triple chocolate tactical mad lad, you know? Just two slightly different flavors of the same kind of shooter. There is a bugged smoke grenade somewhere here in the floor. That has just disappeared. It'd be really funny if I got Void back from that. I mean, I've literally managed to run all the way to Southern Edge, really. So who knows? The TTK and damage range stuff I'm not really going to judge until they fix the hitboxes. Once they fix the hitboxes and they fix the hit registration issues, then we'll have a better idea of how it works. But at the moment, until those things are done, it's difficult to say if there is an issue with time to kill, because time to kill is of course affected by hitboxes and affected by hit registration and affected by damage models. But if two of those things are broken, then there's no point talking about the third, really. Once we have word back on like a fix for those things, then who knows? Ugh, really awful stutter there. Right, these guys just came. Let's get rid of their supplies. Because what we really want is them not to be able to spawn anything. Alright, my teammate's been killed. That's fine. I'm not here for capturing the objective. I am here for finding their spawn points and destroying them, so we can actually attack this objective. There's definitely more issues in Update A, but fundamentally, like, if you want to progress the game forward and give it better hitboxes and give it better damage and give it better, you know, ballistic systems and penetration systems, you need to take risks. And when you take those risks, you will inevitably break things. Hey, thank you for the sub, Salvo. Appreciate it. I'm gonna see if I can just destroy as many hard spawns here. Like, if I was on Southern Edge, I'd be putting the spawns in the buildings behind. So that's exactly where I'm gonna go and search. Not too far, I'd be putting it like here. So I'm just gonna search all of these buildings. See what I can find. And hopefully destroy an outpost or two. I'm sure I will inevitably stumble upon an outpost. Or something of that variety. Just making sure none of these were supply planes. Come on. Let me find something. There's bound to be some kind of spawn nearby. I just need to find it. That's a tank. How is that thing still alive? It was a single shot to the rear. That normally kills tanks. Oh, they fixed the garrison destruction. It's much faster now. I mean, I've destroyed everything on Southern Edge. Well, I bottled that one, but I killed everything. That's all their spawns gone, hit their tank once. Worst bug I've had is definitely VoIP. Microstarters I've only seemingly gotten this round. I haven't normally experienced it. Or at least it isn't as common. At least it isn't as common on my system. I know other people definitely do have it. Right. Shall we get back on? I mean, I've literally destroyed more or less all of the spawns on Southern Edge. So I'd like to think that this would be easier. But of course, there's no guarantees. And that is a bombing run destined to wipe out our teammates. I can see that light tank. He's here again. Come here, you bastard. I'll have ya. Man, I'm lucky he sucks. That's one of our light tanks. Killed by an aid. Unlucky. Kar 98's reload being much faster is a great improvement. I agree, Twin C. Hey there, Pelusiera fan. For all the bugs, I used to get minute-long periods of 10 FPS, and those are gone. Yeah, I remember that bug. That was a pain in the arse. So yeah, let's see if we can reach 200 likes, guys. That'd be pretty sick. It's good to see nearly 200 of you here today. I think I'm actually going to go back to the Garand loadout just because I wanna try and get some field guns down facing north. I feel like that would help us a little bit here. What FPS am I getting right now? About 110 to 100 FPS, give or take. I like the new Foy. Foy used to be pretty bad before it got overhauled. Since Foy's been overhauled, it's a much better map. I just need to get out of the random barrage zone. This is a really terrible placement for a field gun. I don't know why this guy's put this here, but I might dismantle it. Another bombing run. Lovely. A better position for an AT gun would be around about here. Actually, yeah, this original position is best. Probably won't get the supplies immediately, but this is definitely a better spot for it. Ah, we still have an AT gun live. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words, dude. Is that one of our own? No, it's not. Sure. I think we just traded. Yep, we just traded. Maybe the tank's still alive, I'm not sure. But I thought we just traded. We've traded, or I definitely hit him quite hard, because I got a big impact sound out of that one. We should capture Southern Edge, really. I'd be very surprised if we don't. Most of their spawns were quite obvious. Playing on max settings? No, just 1440p with a mixture of medium and high. I'll show you guys what I'm working with in a moment. Here are my video settings. Feel free to save them. You can pause the stream and rewind, of course. I could give you a quick map analysis if you want. Thanks, guys. I know there's a tank there. I mean, I'm gonna die, so I may as well get the last shell off. Mark, I'll give you a map reading in a second once I destroy this tank. I'll tell you how to read a map. This tank, hopefully, I can get rid of relatively succinctly or relatively quickly. And once I've done that, I will show you how you can read your map best and how to figure out best where enemies are coming from. I'll give you a little in-play strategy guide, so to speak. Thank you for 205 likes, folks. Nearly 200 of you here, by the way. I really do appreciate it. Of course, if you want to support the channel, feel free to become a channel member, !member in the chat. Channel members are credited in all of my videos as of this month. You also get access to Member Saturday every Saturday, where you can play with me and other channel members. And lots of other good bits here and there. And of course, feel free to check out our Discord. Become part of our lovely little community. There is a machine gun behind us, causing trouble. Machine gun behind, tank in front. I think we just got the tank, which is good. No, we did just get the tank. And I've just been leveled from behind. We're being attacked from behind. Lovely. Okay, I'll give you guys a map reading in a second. I just need to deal with these idiots behind us. I thank you guys so much for all the support today. I really do appreciate it. We are not losing Bisery Foy Road, I can tell you that much. I will not allow that to happen. Not after I've done so much bloody work on Southern Edge. If A and G don't capture Southern Edge, I will be a little bit pissed off. I have faith in Davey, though. Just depends how many people are with Davey. We're going to lose it, because nobody built any other garrisons, and nobody built any other outposts. There's no other spawns, because people are stupid. People are so stupid. God. Literally no other outposts, no garrisons. Nowhere else for us to spawn to defend Bisery Foy Road. So what's going to happen again? We're going to start capturing Southern Edge again, and they're going to capture Bisery Foy Road. Good Jiminy Jesus Christ, what is going on? Why are my teams so bad? Why are they so bad? I hate it. I hate how bad this team sucks. It was so obvious that there were people coming from behind. There was even a big red helmet marker specifying that people were attacking us from behind. I find it heartening that many streamers die as much as I do. Absolutely, Glassman. Even on my best days, we're nowhere near invincible as people believe we are. Our videos are just really good editing. Yeah, we play squad a lot. We're actually playing squad tomorrow on stream, Anthony. The commander should be putting up garrisons, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have comms. The rest of the squad should be too, though. Like, we've got one here and that's it. We're gonna lose Bisery Foy Road now because our teammates are... That was literally one squad as well. That was a random squad with a crappy outpost, and they've gone and captured a whole objective. It took one semi-organized squad to capture this guy just put down a garrison here, even though we were about to lose the sector. Therefore wasting supplies for no good reason. We deserve to lose this game. We utterly deserve to lose this game, and I hope we do. I hope we do. Hey there, Karan. Welcome. Good to see you again. How do I get into the tactical community of the game? Join one of their Discord servers. Join a random community's Discord server. Right, well, I'm not going to respawn at the moment. I am going to give you guys a map analysis. I'm going to give you some foresight for how this is going to play out. I'm going to predict how this is going to play out. So, idiot squads up north are going to die. Luckily, we've got Davey in charge of one of them, so they'll spawn south-ish. The enemy team inevitably spawned here, so that either means that they spawned an airhead or they had outposts. Likelihood is it's outposts. Now they have supplies. They definitely dropped supplies on Bisery Foy Road, so we can presume that there is a garrison directly on top of the objective. Now, this can go a couple of ways. There'll still be some enemies on Southern Edge who were defending previously, who no longer feel the need to defend, and we'll try and wipe out who's left. Right? These are our relative spawn points, so very much left-hand sided. We do have some on the right as well. but it just depends. Now, the enemy will know that the left is an instant death trap. They won't push through here. We can maybe guess that if there is an organized squad, which there appears to be at least one enemy squad who is remotely organized, because they are the people who capture Baisery Foy Road. They literally came out of nowhere. If they're smart, they would probably go really far left down this central road and push into the woods. Likelihood is all of their spawns are to the east, so they probably won't be able to do that. You're probably about to witness a lot of people in D squad suddenly start dying, and the reason is because there's a string of outposts in and around here, or in and around here. There might even be a string of outposts in and around here. The enemy know that the forest is probably their only opportunity to get through to Bois Jacques, and it's the only area that actually has any kind of cover in this map. So, they won't go here, they won't go here. The only place for them to go is through this strip of forest, or cross through this fence line down to this strip of forest. They will try and attack through the forest. Now, it's possible that they could have just Rambo'd the objective with a one squad and an outpost, and if that outpost has been destroyed, we will capture Baisery Foy Road, and if we do that, all of their spawns will be destroyed anyway. But, heed my words. There definitely will be a squad somewhere around here, and there definitely is going to be a lot of activity around here. Based on the fact that these two are kind of looking at each other now, it's only a matter of time before people start shooting at them from the east. Now, that is an ideal situation. It's probably not as ideal for the Germans right now, because many of them were still defending Southern Edge, so chances are we'll get Baisery Foy Road back, we'll recap it, the spawns will reset, and the same thing's going to happen again. Nobody will defend Baisery Foy Road, we'll push Southern Edge, it will look like we're about to cap it, and then they'll capture it from under us. Now, as much as I have really enjoyed my time with anti-tank, am debating switching up to a bar, because I kind of want it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch to a bar. We're going to try and use the bar. We will recap it, but because our team doesn't understand the concept of people can defend and people can attack. Our team moves like a pack. Literally, watch all of them. Every last one of these lot are going to head north. All of them. So our job is to defend Baisery Foy Road, because you can damn well assure yourself that nobody else will. And I'm pretty sure there will still be enemies to the east. In fact, I'm almost certain that my engineer is probably going to die. Yep, my engineer is dead. It's almost as though I can predict how this game is going to go. Your player icon is this icon here, this triangle with a little view, field of view finder thing. I'm willing to put money on it that there is a squad or two out east at least. I'm going to ping it so people know. I'm willing to bet that people are going to push from that location any moment now. Yep, there we go. There's another one. That's Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan! We've lost Lieutenant Dan. It's unfortunate. He was going to serve in the Vietnam War. Oh look, enemies pushing from the east. Shocked, I tell you. Bloody shocked, that's what I am. Our entire team is going to be pushed from the east by a squad or two who are on my ping. Nobody will heed my words. Our team is going to push off of Baisery Foy Road up north, and we will inevitably lose the objective again from these sneaky squads out east. I'm willing to bet money on that happening. I'm literally just gonna hold here. It's inevitable that the enemies are gonna come through here. It's the only place where they feel safety. The only place where they feel they have a little bit of cover to work with. But when do you know to defend and when to attack? Well, chances are the whole team will attack, so you'll have to end up doing defensive. Realistically, a good commander should split the number of people attacking and defending in a relatively coordinated manner, and the squad leaders should listen to them. But in a situation like this, everybody's just going to attack. So much so that I'm basically defending the east here with a ragtag squad of people. There we go, they finally got me. You should listen to the chain of command, because if they're not idiots, they should help you out. Now, I don't know whether our commander has lost VoIP, or if he just flat out has people not listening to him, or if the squad leaders aren't listening, or if the squad leaders are just doing their own thing. There's a number of things that can go wrong. But fundamentally, everybody is either defending or attacking. We don't have a split of people who are both attacking and defending, and that is what's going to get us losing this game. And I said to you guys, they will attack us from the east, and lo and behold, there is a machine gunner right here and right here, and they are going to try and steamroll us from the east. That is what they're going to attempt to do here. Because the east is the only place where they have cover. It's the only place where there's woodland to keep them safe. And they want to get into this woodland. If they can get into this woodland, they can actually mount a decent offensive. If they can't get into the woodland, then they're ruined. They can't attack this point. And they know that. They know that very well. Because the person who is squad leading, or the person who is commanding them, is very much either intelligent and knows that this is the only place that they can attack from, or whoever's squad leading knows that this is the only place that they can attack from. Because of that, it means they know that there are limitations to what they can do on the field. They know themselves that there are limitations to what they can achieve depending on where they're attacking from. They know that the east is their only option here. The east is fundamentally their only option here. I'm willing to bet even, as I spawn on this far southeast spawn, that there are enemies ahead of me. Willing to bet. It's an inevitability. And our team is slowly going to stretch forward, and rightfully so. Some of them should. J Squad, whoever it is, they need to get the job done. We need to put pressure on the other objective. But the problem with all of this is that these guys are going to extend themselves too far forward. All of these guys are going to keep pushing forward. And this squad in the east is going to swoop right in. Look, we've even got this garrison hot. They're already in the woods. It's already happening. We've already pushed too far. And it's easy to predict. It's very easy to predict these things. When you've played the game for a reasonable amount of time, it's obvious to see these things. It becomes really, really clear. Clear as daylight, some would say, to see that they're going to attack from the east because the east has the most cover. It's because the reason there are enemies in the south is because they got into the forest down here. They got into the forest down this strip of forest, most likely. I'm willing to bet that I'm probably going to get shot from behind here. If they got up to this building and flanked really far wide, they probably made it through. Or at the bare minimum, maybe a recon squad made it through. Try and clear out some spawns. Yep, I'm literally being shot at. I'm being shot at from over there. Glad to hear it, Arterial. I like teaching people... Not teaching them, like, you know, you're not 5. But I like helping people get better at games like these, because they aren't necessarily as inherently easy as I say they are. They are difficult titles. And look at that, that's an enemy supply drop. Oh wait, no, that's one of our supply drops. Oh. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if that supply drop is landing on enemies. Yeah, there's enemies out in those woods. I like teaching people these games because they are rewarding titles. Our garrison's just gone hot in the south, which means they flanked around us. They flanked around us. They were already in. They were already in. I run about 110 FPS and I'm using a 2080 Ti Founders Edition. There's somebody on the garrison. He knows that, right? Like, he's literally on top of the garrison. Whew. Well, we lost that round. At 1440p, Davey. 1440p. About 100 to 110 FPS, guys. Do you tend to squad lead or solo in these games? I don't squad lead, but I play in a squad where some of my Discord members squad lead, like Torbis, who is also one of the mods here. I wouldn't mind squad leading, but when I'm talking with chat as well and explaining things like what I'm doing, it can become a little bit multitask heavy, and of course I don't want to let down a specific part of my gameplay. That was not a positive game. We did get a vehicle kill. We destroyed 4 structures, so it's not too bad. It depends on the map, I guess. We could do a recon squad. We'll do a recon squad. I actually wonder how much of my performance is being utilized. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, so my CPU is sitting around about 60% utilization. So it's not even really being used all that much.
Hello? You have mic?
Yep.
Very good.
Let's push right to win 7.
Last match.
My mouse sensitivity is at 20%. I have my ADS and mouse sensitivity at the same number.
I love my FPS on Utah.
Can you help with how to push assault class a bit better? It depends what you're using. If you're using a semi-automatic assault class, you should presume that... I would play a semi-automatic assault class at medium to long range. If you're playing a fully automatic assault class, the ability to push up to enemy players is about using your surroundings. And not obvious surroundings as well. You know, it's really about flanking and getting behind opponents. Using an assault class, say for example, we're attacking Win 7 here, right? If I was to really attack Win 7 and try and get behind them, it's a bit more difficult because it's far south. I would either hug the edge of the map and get behind them, or I would head really far north, go down these trenches here, and then get behind them that way. It's really just about getting the right sort of line on them. I have 1200 DPI. I tend to play with a high DPI and sensitivity because I like the ability to snap left and right. Some people will say that playing with a lower DPI and high sensitivity is better. Some people will say that playing with a high DPI and a low sensitivity is better. It's just a weird debate and inevitably means the same thing, that there is... Just play with the DPI and sensitivity that you feel comfortable with. It should be precise enough that you can make minimal adjustments to your aim, but it should be snappy enough that you're able to move left and right really quickly. I say we get an outpost down, like, far south, like here.
Yeah. If we can hug that wall, it would be nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and avoid being run over by the recon tank.
I almost did.
I mean, if we can capture the point before they can, I'd like to be able to, like, use the exterior red wire on the east side.
Yeah.
Like, use the exterior trench lines on the east to snipe them and stop them coming in.
Agreed.
Let's just hope our recon tank pushes up. I don't mind as long as he gets on the point. He is one of the fastest vehicles in the game, so... He's actually gone off the map there. Don't go off the map, dude. You will die. I think the commander has just dropped supplies for you. Dude, push in. Push in. Nobody else is going to be there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, commander's definitely dropped supplies for you there. Maybe just sit and wait for those supplies built. In fact, yeah, just build it up because I don't trust D to do it. Oh wait, no, it's Davey. Davey will probably do it.
Oh, yeah, David.
Okay, we can push up and put an outpost down. Just make sure Davey knows.
Oh, I already told them.
Field of view, I play at 105.
We do be known.
How Let Loose's field of view goes to maximum when you scope in. So it doesn't matter if you're 120 or 105 or 60 FOV. The scope in FOV is always the same. Not like squad where if you play a high FOV...
99% of our team is going to La Grande.
Why? I mean, we got a garrison here, so anybody who didn't spawn will spawn. Let's just try and get in on the point and prepare for stupidity.
I always am.
It's always a good way to look at it. Prepare yourself mentally for the dumbest possible outcome. I don't actually see any Americans.
Are they doing the same stupidity as on the other team?
Well, I don't see them on the east, but they might be up the north.
No. I think most of them is probably going by the road. I'm gonna check down the road.
I get an outpost down somewhere. Maybe like over here somewhere. Like hidden.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty big brain actually.
Behind enemy lines and whatnot. Okay, I actually do see an American now on ping.
Just get him before.
Okay, that's an infantry truck. Infantry truck coming in.
Copy.
I think they got blown up. Hey there, Vince. Good to see you, buddy. What do you think the next battlefield setting is? Modern.
So,
An infantry truck coming in northeast. On the main road. I'm pushing up to the exterior wall.
yeah. Since we're recon, we can place them anywhere.
We haven't recorded yet, Karen, but we will be getting up to it at some point. That's fine. I think they hopped out on this building. They might maybe looking to be getting a spawn down there. Can't tell if that's... I think that's our artillery. Tell them there's no one there. Okay, I got eyes on the infantry truck. They're pushing... They've definitely got a spawn on that building somewhere. But they're pushing in really sluggishly. Yeah, they're literally firing off of the building now. Not in the building specifically, but they're firing off of it.
I'll just put the OP there for now.
Yeah, it's probably pretty accurate.
See if I can get over.
I would go there if I were you. Oh, Christ.
I'm trying, but I'm from my trophy.
I got him. He's dead.
Good. Oh, that's the Sherman!
Where? Yeah, enemies are creeping in on the north.
I don't know where the hell I'm getting shot from.
It's not any of the windows, I don't think.
I'm not sure of that.
Probably around the back of the house or the sides of the house. Did I pre-order Cyberpunk 2077? I actually didn't. I'm gonna wait to see what the bug situation is like. Because there were mixed reviews of whether or not people had the day one patch or if they did or didn't. So I'm gonna wait to see how that plays out. I'm being shot at somewhere 350-ish, but I'm not entirely sure where. No, they can't spawn on transport trucks. But they probably put a spawn down near them. Somebody's flanked wide behind us.
Copy.
Our outpost is under threat.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I got him. Somebody just tried to rocket launch at me. I think it's safe to say they're quite upset with me, Torbis.
From oh my goodness, there's more than 52! Holy shit!
Yep, okay, so the fence line to the northeast, you see the blue fence line to your northeast on the intersection ahead of you? That whole fence line is riddled with enemies. There's an outpost there for definite. Like, I saw probably 5 to 6 enemies before I died. If you've got nades, just toss them.
Yeah.
Either that or just wait for me to spawn in, but they're literally straight ahead of you.
I don't know if that's an outpost, though.
Could be an outpost, could be a garrison, could be anything.
I'm doing something stupid.
And that is...
Don't look at the map.
It's an outpost. I've got like 3 or 4 of them. There might still be one in that bush. Okay, I got shot to the east. Straight east of my body. What do you mean, the radar?
Say that again, please.
Straight east of my body, I just got nailed off of the outpost.
Copy.
I don't know what radar you're referring to. When are we playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Probably not anytime soon, I'm afraid. I'm afraid I can't spoil you guys with that much content. Okay, we lost the outpost, they're straight east.
I know. I'm getting RT'd by the own.
You could put a Rambo outpost up north by the main road. Okay, nope. And you're dead.
I know. I keep getting. I got RT'd by our own friends.
I mean, admittedly, you probably did tell them to blow it up, didn't you? You did, didn't you?
Huh? Say that again, please.
Did you tell them to artillery it?
I told them to not do it. We're getting from behind us too.
Yep, they're probably flanked round. I'm gonna spawn on one of them.
Yeah, and
We should focus on getting one set up. There is no radar in this game, McBob. This isn't COD, mate. There's no such thing as radar on this game.
yeah, I got spawn killed.
Okay, well, there was a guy on that garrison. Maybe ask the recon tank to deal with it?
So at least 2.
Oh shit, that's an enemy light tank. Yeah, enemy light tank on my ping.
Yeah. Copy.
We're actually losing win 7. We should...
I know.
Ah, you spawned on the point. Okay, don't worry. I was thinking of putting an outpost somewhere up north.
Alright, so I'll
Oh, look at that. Yep, they're all pouring in from this road.
I know. It's an entire team.
Give me a second. I'll try and get some flanks on them. Being shot by a random enemy. Lovely.
Well, they're being yeeted by a bombing run.
It's a good idea.
Moving up to you now.
Careful, there's a random guy somewhere around the ping here. Oh. Yeah, the recon plane is the only thing that gives you any kind of, like, radar functionality. Which is what you could see on my screen with the red dots. We need to get an outpost behind enemy lines up here.
I know.
I'm gonna push the main house and see if I can get in that.
Yeah. They're already on the ground.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. We need our team to fall back and defend. Footsteps on me.
Cops. They're both dead, I think.
Good job. Ah, outpost here.
I'm getting sniped. And I'm dead.
That's ironic. Do you know where it came from?
Towards Win 7.
Okay.
At least I believe over there, because I definitely heard it from that side.
That is an enemy garrison on my ping. Exactly there.
I'll spawn in and then put it there. The enemy mark.
Exactly on my ping. There's also a truck there, supply truck. If the artillery hits it, it's a double whammy. Tell the artillery to get on that thing. There's a machine... Ah, shit, there's a machine gunner on it, wait.
That's fine. He's not from our squad.
He's not destroying the garrison. I don't understand. On ping still.
Oh, no, it's taking like 2 years.
Okay, fair enough. Well, there's enemies over here and they're upset. A garrison is a spawn point.
Oh. That's a tank. That's a tank. That's a tank.
Oh yeah, I see him.
People are on our OP.
Why am I not... That's probably the tank, yeah.
There's 2 tanks. Oh. There's 2 tanks. Okay.
I mean, we've dealt with the spawns we've needed to.
Yeah.
There's probably one directly on the point, I'd say. But there's not much we can do about that. Whew. I'm not using VSync, Davey. I'm using G-Sync, but no VSync. Guy in that trench. In the pillbox, in the pillbox.
Yep.
Let me get a line on him. He's still alive. Keep an eye on the pillbox, dude. You serious? Give me a second, I've just got this guy on the wall flanking us. Oh, he's dead.
Good.
What the hell is that shooting us? The tank? I would just hold the stairs if I were you. They know we're here.
Yeah, yeah.
And if they don't know we're here by this point, they're just flat out stupid.
Pretty much.
Ah, it's a machine gun. Okay. Machine gun on the pillbox.
So there's 2 tanks around us.
Oof. Can we see your settings? Maximum kills I've had in one game as an infantryman is about 80. As a sniper rifle, 75-ish, 73. Settings-wise, here, just take a quick screenshot. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on that. Just take a quick screenshot, pause the stream. Whatever it is you need to do. Hey there, Edward. Hello from Brazil. How lovely. Never been to Brazil.
Sneak past the tank, you know?
Though I am learning Portuguese. Yeah, we could. From the building. Second story, right-hand side. I'll kill him. Give me a second. Nice one, Levito. Our team's not putting it. We got lots of garrisons, which is good. Oh, Wolf is commanding. Wolf. Wolf is commanding, so I guess that makes sense. But we just need to get a bit more of a push going.
Yeah, they're going on the garrison. He's probably gone by now.
Yep, it is. We're going to have to try the southern garrison and sneak in, or at least snipe them. Help our teammates out a bit and just hit them head on. I run the game in Windows mode because as a streamer I need to tab out to OBS sometimes and fix broken things as they appear on stream. When he's trying to protect this tank, he's taking a pounding.
He's gonna die, man.
Oh, he's being blown by another tank. That's not even anything we can do about it. Mark on ping.
I have.
Careful, guys. Enemy tank ahead. Enemy tank ahead on the wall. Gentlemen, you have an enemy tank marked. Enemy tank marked on the map on your right-hand side. I have no idea how I'm alive.
How am I? I hit behind the tank.
Tank is pinged on he's moving still.
There is nobody in this tank.
Can we get in it? Or is that strictly an engineer thing? That was a lot of explosions. Good lord. There's people in my trench, be careful, yeah.
There was a ton of people down the road.
They're not very happy with my position. I'm gonna try to get a height advantage. Okay, I managed to make it north on the main road. Might give me the angle I want, but we're probably gonna need an outpost here. Alright, that tank is hightailing it. He's in trouble. I've managed to flank north quite successfully. Definitely a lot of enemies in the trench directly here. Like around. You're joking.
Oh, take a look.
Fuck's sake. Foliage popping did get a little bit worse, yeah. It is a bug though, it's not like an intended thing, it's just a bug in the game. And there's nobody there? I mean, at least there's a garrison nearby, we might get it back. That's the driver down. And we're being shot at by our own tank.
The people at the front.
Sounds about right. I was just enjoying being shot at by our own tank. Just flanking in behind the enemies now. We might hold on to LeGrand Creek. Maybe.
LeGrand has been lost.
That's unlucky.
Ton of shit there.
Well, 3 guys just ran up on me. Ooh. We have no garrisons and we're losing Mammoth radar and nobody's anywhere near it. So it's looking like a GG. Looking like a GG. I don't even know if it was necessarily that, to be honest with you, Davey. The commander actually... The commander actually did a really good job of getting loads of garrisons down for us to use. But we lost Win 7, which we shouldn't have. And there was no contingency plan on Mammoth radar because we weren't expecting to lose LeGrand Creek either. But this is the problem, Davey. It doesn't matter if you have the best commander or, you know, a really good squad leader. Fundamentally, if you have squad leaders who aren't listening to you, everybody just attacks and we lose the game. It's the same thing that happened last round. Everybody attacked and we lost the game. And the same thing is going to happen this round.
There's nothing we can.
There's nothing we can do. The game's over. I mean, by some small miracle of God, we might hold on to Mammoth radar, but the likelihood is still pretty low.
Actually, we are capping it back.
Ah, classic.
Have we had any good games the past, like, 2 streams?
Not really. Good individual games, just team games, not particularly great. We just need to I think we should just sit back and defend. As much as I'd love to go and destroy enemy spawns and stuff, we just have nobody defending again.
Yeah. Even though we recon, I think we're still can do pretty good at defending ourselves.
Yeah, we'll just have to try and hold it down.
Yeah. Let's hope for good games tomorrow too, though. In squad.
Red sectors are enemy, blue sectors are friendly. You can only build garrisons, which are spawn points, in the blue sectors, and enemy garrisons can be anywhere in the red sectors. Any garrisons which are behind enemy lines, which are the red sectors, are safe. And also, if you have nodes, which is what helps the commander bring in abilities, if they're in enemy territory, they stop producing supplies. Oh, look. Now everyone's going to Mammoth Radar. And nobody's... Wait, no, tell a lie. A whole squad is going to Grand Creek. It blows my mind how little people, like, actively defend in this game.
Okay. We have orders to defend with Davey, also known as I said those orders to everybody else, and everybody else is going to attack, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll defend with Davey. That's enemy rifle fire to our east here.
Yeah. Be careful. Yeah, I can hear it. Might be across the double head choker. Fuck! God damn it! You get him?
I've got one of them. Two down. There's at least a couple more there. One of them's an anti-tank as well, so just let any of the vehicles know that. Hey, thank you for the sub, Tom Moore. Thank you for the sub, Niall Peters. Appreciate it. Really do appreciate all the support, folks. We are, of course, on the way to 30,000 subscribers, which is never easy to do when you're a tactical shooter style channel. Reaching those kinds of numbers are pretty difficult to get to. But thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate all of your support. And of course, if you want to see more Hell Let Loose streams, more tactical shooters, more Warzone as well. We do play Warzone, which is currently our only Battle Royale on the channel. Make sure to hit that sub button. We are streaming Squad tomorrow evening, which is going to be lovely. I'm looking forward to that. It's been a minute since we played some Squad. And I'm not sure if the testing server is still live. We may play V2 or V1. I'm not entirely sure just yet. Hopefully V2, but we'll have a look and see. By the way, Davey is one of the squad leaders here, and he's actually a channel member who joins us on a regular basis. He is squad leading the only defensive squad. He's doing the Lord's work, some would say. I'm literally just going to set our player on the roof. We have a heavy enemy push south. Okay, that's a big enemy push on that marker. Got a lot of dudes pushing up the main road, Davey. We're gonna try and pick them off a bit. Yeah, we got a lot of enemies coming in southeast to east, Torbus. We're gonna have to try and deal with this. Pushing in off of here on my ping. Oh shit, a bunch of them here too. Oh shit, enemy tank and infantry on ping, on ping, on ping.
They're artillery. I can't mark him.
I'm not sure if Davey does YouTube. I don't think he does. On my ping. It's very severely wounded. And I think I've taken out one of the main engineers.
Copy.
Just gonna try and spearhead this position here.
Good. Is that good?
Yeah, good marker, good marker. Maybe, yeah, he's moving. He's now moving onto the main road. He's really low. He is one engine shot away from being totaled. We also have infantry pushing through that smoke line there on ping.
Infantry. Copy that. I'm on mark.
Yeah, they're pushing here. I'm gonna try and cut them off. Whew.
Alright, they haven't attacked before.
That's a whole squad.
Where?
On my ping.
Copy.
There's a whole squad. Careful, don't push.
Jesus Christ.
Ah! How am I getting killed from behind? What the hell is that? Is that the tank? Has nobody killed that shit yet? God damn it.
Not yet, because our fucking AT sucks.
I think it's unlikely, Abel, that you'll see anything on console anytime soon. Hell Let Loose doesn't even release on PC until 2021.
Oh my god, it glanced. It literally glanced. Jeez.
Nothing to say about the new damage model just yet, Ultimate Gamer. It's something I'm definitely keeping an eye on. But effectively for me, until the hitboxes and hit reg are fixed, only then can I talk about the damage models, just because at the moment we're working in an imperfect environment with skewed information. When we're in a relatively perfect environment with non-skewed information, we will have a look at it again and see where it's at.
I'm getting completely crushed.
Yep, enemies are flanking here
Yeah.
on A's ping. They're pushing the main. They're pushing us from the north now as well. A squad or two up north.
Give me a good mark.
That ping there and that ping there. Oh, where is the help? God damn it, game. Where the hell is everybody? How is it that a measly recon squad has more combat effectiveness than every other squad in our team? These squads have 6 to 7 people in them. And we have 2, and we have more than all of them.
Literally on the house.
Yeah, they're going to take remote radar if we don't fall back. If people don't get up here and help us out. I'm gonna have to get on top of the radar. Enemy light tank on ping. On that ping, Torbis, we need that dealt with. Get it marked.
Where?
On ping, far north. We need this artillery to stop. Well, we need to start firing back some of our own artillery. Enemy spawn point on ping. Outpost or something. Oh, where is the help, guys? Where is the goddamn help? We have more combat. The only people who have the same combat effectiveness or more than us is because of some random assault geezer who's just going ham. Everyone else has less than us. And we are a measly two-man squad with more combat effectiveness than most of our entire team. Do you know how mental that is? Do you know how ridiculous that is? That is insane.
We don't have any supplies because they...
We're capturing Le Grand Creek. Sweet relief is coming, Torbis.
Sorry, that was a happy...
And we're getting beaten like dogs. The fact that we held out is a goddamn miracle.
Yeah. They're on my move.
We did it. We held out.
We did it, Lucky! We did it! Holy shit, Lucky, we did it. We did it.
I'm telling you here and now, if it wasn't for our recon team and Davy's squad, we would have lost this game about 20 minutes ago.
Jeez. Can't believe we did it.
We've actually just... They were literally on the point.
God, I just got drop shotted. I feel embarrassed.
They were literally on our garrison. In fact, they still are.
And they're still pushing quite hard.
Yeah, they're coming in from here. On my ping. They've lost all their spawns though, so once we finish them off.
I feel so relieved.
There's like a whole squad on my ping.
I know.
I can't kill the guy dismantling the garrison, but picked up most, if not the rest of them.
Everybody.
Yeah, there's still a guy like on it, but he's elusive. He's literally right here. I can't quite get him. He'll probably get the garrison before we do.
Nope.
Did we get him?
He's dead. He's dead.
Nice.
Oh, got him.
Yeah, the SDK is out, and that's cool. I just think an SDK doesn't necessarily equal content, you know? I know there's the Chapter Red unofficial mod, but we don't know what the quality of the mod is like. We don't know if it will be actively supported by the developers and OWI. So there's still a lot of questions, you know? The SDK doesn't necessarily solve everybody's problem. I'd love it if it was very solid with content and made everybody's lives a lot easier. I think I hear an AT gun up here, so I'm just going to check it out.
Copy that, just check it.
Sounds like an AT gun. Is that you being shot at or me?
Me, I was getting shot at. By an MG.
Could be a tank then. Find out. I don't see anything at the moment. It must be on this compound. Either way, we need to get to LeGrand Creek
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we need to get there fast.
before we inevitably lose it again. The SDK is just like, you know, it could be very good. It could mean a very bright future for Postscriptum, but there's no guarantee. That's the thing I'm saying here. And it doesn't necessarily fix issues with the game or optimize the game, you know? That's all stuff that has to come from the development team, you know? An SDK is the source code or, like, the main, like, coding. Or, you know, the SDK... I don't even know how to explain it, really, from a development standpoint. But the SDK effectively allows you to modify parts of the game. It's how you make mods. You need an SDK for a game in order to make mods. How you get mods for Hell Let Loose, or, well, or Postscriptum. Postscriptum has an SDK, Squad has an SDK. There is a enemy supply truck on my ping. Software development kit. There you go. Didn't actually know what the acronym was there for a moment. It deleted from my brain. Put an outpost down when you get a chance, sort of around here. Gonna go investigate this possible spawn point. Ah, it's a light tank here. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I've seen some Wide Builders videos as well, yeah. Not many of them, but I've caught some of them. I don't really... The thing about being a YouTuber is I like to browse here and there, but I wouldn't necessarily say I watch a lot of content. Like, when I play so much Squad and so much Hell Let Loose and so much Postscriptum and so much all these other games... To go on and then watch videos of those games is a bit draining. Like, I actually don't watch a lot of YouTube or Twitch, generally speaking. Yeah, that light tank is still dipping in and around here.
Yeah. Alright, it seems like we have some stuff set up.
Light tank's on ping.
I marked them.
Very simple kill for an AT there. Good shot.
Got him, I got him.
There's a couple more coming from that general location. It makes me think there's maybe an outpost or something here.
Oh, he's looking.
Oh, shit. Well, he thinks we're anti-tank, that's why. You know it's being shot at by someone there. Some guy's shooting me, I think from the wall ahead of us, but I really don't know. Like around here, I think. He's shooting now, you should be able to see him.
Oh, that's a lot of people. You?
Oh, they're not happy with me.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
Yeah, I'm hiding behind a cow. Give me a second. Oh yeah, I see him. He's moving now. So's the tank.
We got win 7. What's happening?
What?
How the hell did we get win 7? Allied tank's going right past me. I'm hiding in a bloody cow. He might run me over. Oh, he went right past me. Yeah, same place as before, dude.
Yeah. Can you shoot through couch now?
I don't know.
I wouldn't expect it, but
He's right next to me.
I heard him. Oh, he's in the house. Oh,
Is he?
because he blended with the back. Yeah, he's in the little shack.
Oh, that was the worst call out you've ever done.
Didn't I say the shack?
You said the house. There's a house right next to us. There's a shack on the other side.
Oh shit! I'm in the shack. Sorry. 223. Sorry.
Oh my god.
That could have been better.
Little bit. Yeah, while Bill is very much correct, if you want something done in this game, 9 times out of 10 you have to do it yourself. We wanted to destroy lots of spawns as a recon class, and we couldn't because we had to defend because nobody else would do it, and that's about around about how this goes. Right, folks.
Genuine.
It's that lovely time of the night where I have absolutely no more time in order to do things. Because it's nearly 9 PM and I've still got things to do today. I've still got to tidy up my kitchen. So I am going to get on that. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. We have over 200 likes. We're on our road to 50 members. Shout out to all my members of the channel. You'll get new badges at the end of the month. You guys will also be getting new emotes at the end of the month. ! Membership in the chat if you want to check that out. Come and join us on Discord. ! Discord. You can join us when we're playing games like Hell Let Loose, Squad, Beyond the Wire, whatever it happens to be. Hell, even sometimes we play DayZ. Who knows? Thank you guys so much for subscribing as well. It is pretty sweet to see so many of you. It is a steady progression to 30,000 subscribers. And I really do appreciate all your support. We will be live again tomorrow with some Squad. I haven't played Squad in a while. I've sort of taken a break from the game. In fact, I can tell you here and now from Steam, I have not played Squad since the 13th of October, so it's nearly been 2 months since I last played Squad. So yeah, that's a thing. That's something we'll be getting up to. And I appreciate all the support, guys. I appreciate everything that you guys have been doing in the chat. Appreciate all the support you've been giving me through super chats, through memberships, whatever it happens to be, joining Discord. Shout out to MG Atom for becoming one of our newest, highest donators, as well as Chase as well, one of our top super chatters. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, supporting the movement. Appreciate everything, everybody, and I'll catch you again tomorrow with some Squad action around about 5:30 to 6 PM UK time. Thank you guys very much. Have a good night, good day, good evening, wherever you happen to be, and I'll catch you again in the next one.